Jeffrey Gamer is not responsible for your game files. All mods in this tutorial have been tested and work properly. I strongly advise you back up your files as shown in this video, in case you make any mistakes. I advise you watch the full video before installing any mods. Thanks.
What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer here with a video on the updated ScripthookV. ScripthookV just dropped. It is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And ScripthookV was just updated. So now we can play LSPDFR on the updated version. Please watch this whole video as I am going to have some helpful tips for you along the way. All right. First thing we want to do is let's bring up our main directory. All right. And by the way, this is for Steam users. This is for Steam users. Please, if you're Epic or Rockstar or whatever, go see Criminal Justice. He's going to be dropping a video, and he usually shows on how Epic and Rockstar people can do it. Rockstar, I don't know if you can do it, if you can even, I don't know. But he definitely looks out for Epic users. So this is not for Epic users. This is for Steam users. Okay, so let's bring up our main directory. Now, you're going to want to go to your disk drive that you have your Steam games installed through. And then you're going to go to Program Files times 86, Steam, Steam Apps, and Common. Okay, your GTA folders are going to be right here. Now, if I go to mine, let me go to mine. Common. Here's all my GTA folders. Now, let's minimize this for right now. For those that have an updated version of GTA, meaning you are on the latest update of GTA, you don't have to do this part here. You can just kind of skip ahead. But if you are on a reverted copy of GTA, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to bring up your Steam, and you're going to go to Library, and you're going to go to your Grand Theft Auto, and you're going to right-click and go to Properties. You're going to go to Local Files, and you're going to verify integrity of game files. What that's going to do is that is going to update your GTA to the current version, okay? Once you do that, go ahead and come back to this video. I already did it. So let me go into my main directory, and I'm going to double-click this Grand Theft Auto folder. Double-click it, and here we go. Now, if I kind of scroll down to this right here, you're going to see I am on the 2612. That is the current GTA. Now, if I go to fire my rage, it's not going to work, okay? So here we go. Here's what we want to do. First thing first, I'm putting a big warning on the screen right now. Go to your desktop, right-click, select New, select Folder, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you are going to name it GTA 2612 Files and enter. All right, once you do that, okay, you can see that these are the 2612 files. You are going to select all the files that have the green V. GTA 5, language select, launcher, and scroll down. Play GTA 5. Select all four. You're going to drag these and drop them in right into this folder. So there they are. Folks, what is this going to do? This means that when the other update that's coming out in July, so it's not too far away, when that update drops, you will be able to revert with these files. Please do this step right now. Create that folder that says 2612 files. Drop those four files in there, and then just keep this in a safe place on your desktop, okay? Now that we did that, let's go ahead and we're going to keep this up, actually. And now click the link down below that says LSPDFR, and it's going to bring you to this page right here. And we are going to click this green download button right there and download this file. And of course, we got to go through the user agreement, agree and download. And we want the manual install. We don't want the setup exe. Okay. And we're going to let that download. While that's downloading, go ahead and click the link down below that says ScripthookV. It's going to bring you to this page right here. As you can see, we got the new version right there, folks. So we're going to click download on that. And that downloads pretty quick. And we're going to close out of the purchase me box and minimize potentially unwanted app found. Oh, that's my Don't worry about that, folks. When you go to third party, when you do sites like this, depending on your web security, it might do that. So, but you'll be okay. You'll be all right. I promise you. I assure you, you will be fine. All right. So once we have those two things downloaded, purchase new box, get rid of it. Let's start with LSPDFR first. Now, here's one of the tips I want to give you. In your, if you see in your main directory, if I click this LSPDFR folder and I go to keys, you see this right here? If you're like me, you have meticulously changed all these INI, all these keybinds to what you like. If we select all these files right here and just drop them in, all this will be overwritten. It'll go back to default. Same thing with this. Preload all models, set to false. I like that. All this has been set to how I like it. Now, LSPDFR wasn't updated with anything new. It was just updated to be compatible with the 2612. So, none of the INIs have changed. So here's what you're going to do. If I go back, we are in the main directory front page. You got your ELS folder, your mods, your plugins, LSPDFR, it's all right here. Make sure you got this little buffer zone right here. In the LSPDFR WinRAR, you're going to double click the LSPDFR folder, and you are going to delete these two files right here. And what that's going to do is that is going to if you've never installed LSPDFR, you're going to install them. If you want to keep your LSPDFR and your keys INI, delete these out of this WinRAR right now by selecting it, right clicking it, and going to delete. Yes. And it will delete that. And then we're going to do the same thing for the LSPDFR INI. Right click, delete, yes. All right, they are deleted. So now we can go back now, folks, and look at this. Rage plugin hook exe. It's already included with the LSPDFR download. You do not have to go to Rage and re-download the updated Rage. It's already in the LSPDFR file. So we're going to highlight everything except the licenses folder. You don't need the licenses folder. You're going to highlight all of that. You're going to left click. You're going to drag right here. Drop it in. It's going to ask you if you want to replace. Let's go ahead and let it do its thing. It's definitely going to ask if we want to overwrite anything, which we want to do. Yes, replace the files in this destination. So let's replace that. And there we go. And we're all set with this. So we can get rid of this WinRAR. So now if I go into my LSPDFR folder and my keys INI, they're all still set to the way that I had them. My INI keys, my keybinds were not overwritten because we deleted those files out of the WinRAR. Perfect. All right. Next thing is the ScripthookV. Let's bring this up. Double click the bin folder. Okay. You only got two files in here you need. Don't worry about the native trainer. It's awful. Stick with simple trainer or menu. No offense to AV software. ScripthookV.dll, dinput8.dll. Highlight both of those. Drag them. Drop them in. And replace the files in this destination. Okay, so we did that. Now we can exit out of that. Now here's what you want to do. Now that we have our new LSPDFR and our new ScripthookV in there, double click this LSPDFR folder and double click LSPDFR configurator. Okay, we're going to do that. And we're going to go to next and show license. It's going to bring up your Rage license. Okay, and you're going to let it do its thing and you're going to click accept. And we're good there. And we recommend disabling the version text rendering to set all plugins to load and startup. Just click do it for me and it'll say LSPDFR has been successfully installed. Okay, so I believe we are all set in our file directory, but I'm just going to minimize. I'm not going to exit out yet. Now let's fire up our OpenIV. Now what's going to happen with OpenIV is you're going to see this green box. Probably when this loads up, there's probably going to be a green box. If there's not, great. If there is, then we will go from there. But usually whenever there's an update, there's usually a green box and it's not there. So that is absolutely wonderful. We can exit out of OpenIV. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's go ahead and fire up our Rockstar. It's probably going to bring you to the Rockstar options. There it is, first time initializing. And let it do its thing. Now, folks, I'm going to put another warning up right here to make sure you do what I'm about to do. First thing we want to do is, I like to set this to 60,000. And if we go to game settings and we go to backup game version, you're going to click right here and backup current version. Let's go ahead and back that up. This will allow us to revert back in July with these files right here that we saved. Okay, so this is very important, or else when this update drops in July, you will not be able to play. And now if we go to revert game version, as you can see, the not supported 2545, because we updated, the 2545 is no longer supported. The active one that we're on is now the 2612, which is the updated GTA. Okay, so that's perfect. Advanced settings, I like to disable my custom loading screen. General, 60. Plugins, you're going to make sure they're all in. And let's go ahead and save and launch. Click OK. And we're going to sit here and we're going to let it launch. I want to show y'all that we are now, you're going to click yes, we are now on the updated 2612 GTA files. We are not on the 2545. We are on the 2612, the updated version with the updated LSPDFR and the updated ScripthookV. And I really hope you listened to when I said create that folder, save those 2612 files, as well as this usually does this. This usually does this anytime you update your game. Now, if you have multiple files like I do, multiple GTA files, you are going to have to do this to all of them. You're going to have to go to your next GTA file, and you're going to have to verify through Steam like we did at the very beginning of this video. You will then have to install that LSPDFR, install that ScripthookV. You're pretty much going to have to do this with all of your GTA copies, okay? So make sure you do that. Or if you want less of a headache, you can just get rid of your other copies as long as they're the same, and just copy your 2612 file and paste that. So as you can see, game so far is loading up, and this is my custom load up screen. As you see, it skipped the sirens and the glass breaking. That is a mod, and we're gonna let it load up, let it do its thing. I want to show y'all that it is going to work. There was no, look on the mantle, there's Criminal Justice's face right there in the mantle. This is my custom loading screen. I put in a lot of my own pictures. Each loading screen, well, most loading screen has a little Easter egg in it. And you can see the bottom right, the loading wheel is my logo. As you can see on the wall there, GG loves Kumbaya art. That's my beautiful wife right there. So I know we're going on like 14 minutes, which is great for a video like this. I think we got through a lot of it. I wanted to go quick, but I wanted to go slow enough to where you can understand what I'm saying. It's very simple, folks. It's very simple. And like I said, I highly, highly suggest, I can't stress it enough, the 2612 files, you have to save those in a folder. Just copy them into a folder and save them. And don't forget to revert. Don't forget to revert. That's the DLS system is crashed. Don't worry about that. That's normal. DLS is a dynamic lighting system. It's like ELS, but it's different. Not a lot of people run DLS. I do, and I've been having issues with it, so that's why that crashed. But you don't have to worry about that if you don't have DLS. If you do, you might get the same message, but it's not going to ruin your game. LSPDFR did not crash. Nothing else crashed, just that DLS crashed, which again has nothing to do with what we did here today. So if you don't have DLS installed into your game, you are not going to have to worry about that. And there we go, folks. We are loaded in. Our vehicles are there. Our custom vehicles are there. F4, force duty. We're going to force duty just to show you that no crashes, ladies and gentlemen. No crashes. And there it goes. And let it start loading in plugins and such. And there we go. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a completely updated GTA file. Now, if this runs good, maybe I won't do a fresh install, but I like to do fresh installs anytime there's a big update. But I might wait. Because like I said, in July, there's supposed to be another GTA 5 update. So maybe I'll go from now till July with it the way it is, as it's loading up, running smooth so far. And then I'll do a fresh install in July after that update. Folks, get back out there on patrol. I really hope this video was helpful to you. If it was and you are not yet subscribed, please consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. I promise you, you will not regret it. But only give me a subscription if you really feel I deserve it. But at the very least, please give a thumbs up. The more thumbs up this video gets, the more people it can go out and help and educate just like it did with you. Till next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive. Follow the rules and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Get back out there, y'all. Get some bad guys off the street of Los Santos.